Anyway,
Lord have
do one
mercy.
ear off so you can hear yourself.
Yeah, hear yourself.
There you go. Because you actually will yell.
I will yell.
Yeah, you do. You're like,
And you'll,
I'm a Transylvanian.
And you'll peek it. For some reason, someone was, decided to go to the dentist and get everything all torn up.
I didn't get shit torn up. They just told me you need to get shit torn up. That's what they told me.
And now it's Miguela.
Not that kind of shit. Moron. Why do I even talk to you?
Because you love me.
Magella Majesticus.
That's why you had the operation.
No, sir. No. That's it. You're done. You're done. You're off the team.
You had to be a Transylvanian for me.
Transylvanian. Fucking weirdos.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Critical Thinking Podcast. I'm your host, Rick the Rizzo, along with my co-host,
Sean, the Irishman, and our other co-host,
The Big One. And for you humans, Magellus Majesticus.
And this is a critical look at all things TV, movies, video games,
and upcoming creators.
I can buy up the mall cause I got hella bang, bang. I can ball every day cause I got hella bang, bang. You got a window shop cause you got no bang, bang. And you can't get no push cause you got no bang.
You sick fucks. Welcome to episode 121.2, 3, 4, and 5. However many fucking Sean makes out of this goddamn episode. You guys are starting to really wear me down. I'm going to let you know that right now, okay? I'm almost getting to the 5-0, okay? And I ain't as young as I used to be.
you missed 2 shows.
I know, and it's rough. It's getting rough on a man.
You got to wash and it'll be nice and smooth.
Silky smooth. I thought the lotion was supposed to take care of it. Put the lotion in the basket. But no, man, I thought we were going to do this shit on the weekend. Why are we back on Mondays?
Because every time we try the weekend, somebody,
Who? Sean?
some old man of the show,
Jesus?
can't make it.
Moses? Lord. No, man, it's because, it's, I understand women. I'm just busting balls, I know, because there's so much going on, so many movies, you see holidays coming up, and then, of course, being on call and shit, so it gets kind of rough. I get it. I'm fine with this. It's no problem.
And someone didn't move her for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Damn.
I'm not sitting on a stockpile of money. I'm just saying I'm sitting on some money. No, I ain't sitting on that kind of money. But no, I didn't really. 2 weeks.
Well, feeling well.
First thing was the tooth. It was fucked up and that shit hurts. It still hurts. I'm done with all my antibiotics, but I still got to have surgery probably. Either replace it or, take it out or crown it. And I think I'm just going to go for just yank the bitch out. I don't care.
They'll do it in one day.
I'm just going to gum my fucking food for the rest of my life. Drink it to a Why are you winking at me, dog?
You can go with the green smoothies from now on.
They'll be like, what the hell? Why is it brown? He put nothing but your whole McDonald's meal in there.
Need some asparagus. Make
Puts in the juicer.
No, put in some juice. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Could you blend up a whole quarter-pounder meal and then drink it?
Dude, that would make me sick.
You're like, cheese?
Why not? You eat a fucking chip that tastes like a fucking hamburger now. I don't think it would make a big difference. The only problem would be is like, it's going to go in that way. How the fuck you think it's going to come out?
Soft serve?
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be like the Dairy Queen. You got to put down the handles. Or it's going to go splat. It's going to stick to the bottom. And when you flush, it's not going to go down. You got to flush again. And flush again. And you're like, son of a bitch. Then you got to get the little scrubber to scrub the side shit off. And you're like, fucking shit. But if you have corn.
For some reason, you eat corn, you chew it up, you'll tear it to pieces. And it goes into your stomach and says, I'm going to put it back together.
Well, corn is so small that there's a bunch you're not going to get, obviously, and that's why it's there. It has no nutritional value. It's just 100% sweet. That's all it is.
It's grain.
It's one thing you don't want to eat, really. You really shouldn't eat corn. Fucker, you should eat some carrots. Maybe a nice celery stick once in a while, you bastard. Ugh. Well, put some peanut butter on it. And then put some raisins. You got ants on a log, baby. Look at that. I'm making you healthy already. That's right.
You got to eat that way, too.
I've been eating that way.
I don't like celery.
This is nutritional eating.
That's
critical
right.
thinking.
I take my ants on a log and I dip in a big batter of mayo chup. Nom, 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 nom. No, you can eat what you want to eat. Just got to exercise.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? But, none of us here doing exercise. I'm just saying. When you Uber for 40 hours,
It's like, we do exercise. 40-ounce curls?
That ain't going to work. Your muscle ain't really strong there, bro. You've been doing some other kind of work. You've been doing that quagmire shit. Oh, my God. What is wrong with you people? That's right. I said you people.
Wow, racist.
So, it's April, that's 8th? Yeah, April the 8th, because tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. She'll be 28. And we're going to Olive Garden, so there goes the diet again. But the reason I'm going is there's so much going on. Easter's coming, and then you got Avengers, and then Comapalooza. Well, excuse me, Dallas, and you got Comapalooza after that. But the interesting thing about Comapalooza is it's on Mother's Day.
Oh, no.
And
Again?
And his birthday.
Oh, no.
My birthday's on Mother's Day.
Wow.
So I got a feeling that we may just appear Friday, Saturday. And maybe take Sunday off, depending on how things go.
Probably Saturday night. I'm probably going to get one of the hotels over there, just so we don't have to come all the way home.
Are you going to Uber from there?
I probably won't Uber that night. I'm
a Uber. We'll take everybody home from Comapalooza. With my horse mask on.
Well, yeah, I thought about it, because I know how all the time we always left and everything. You're always dragging and dragging. I was like...
Yeah, you ain't got no fucking energy to Uber. So you're going to get a hotel, huh?
Yeah, I might get a room for that night.
Oh, look at you. You going to bring a hooker back? Well, you got Sean.
Oh, wow. What?
Wait a minute.
It's like, wait a minute. We got all the cosplayers.
You going to be killed. All the cosplayers we know are married, fool.
That's what's fucked up.
Yeah, that is what's fucked up.
You can't do nothing. You can take nasty pictures, but you can't touch.
Take nasty pictures. What is that? She's picking up dirt.
What's going to happen is you're going to wind in a room in the bed with...
My bad.
Really? Unprofessional mother. You're going to wind up in the bed with Sean on one side and Barry Meaty on the other side. That's what's going to happen.
No, that's nasty.
And I'm going to be there with the camera taking the photos, and they're going everywhere.
I'm actually getting a room with 2 beds. I ain't going to...
Y'all know y'all going to push those bitches together. Or y'all going to make a fort.
God damn, what the fuck?
Bunch of fucking Raven homos. Bunch of Transylvanians. I ain't staying with y'all. So, Saturday night I got to drive myself, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. Unless you want to stay the night.
No. What happens at Comic-Con stays at Comic-Con, and I ain't going to be part of that Comic-Con. I'll go stay with the cosplayers where I feel it's safe. I ain't staying nowhere near you two. Because I know how this is going to go.
We're going to be so tired you're going to fall asleep.
No, bullshit. Because if you stay there, Saturday night, there's the after parties. And we always talk about how we should go to these after parties, and people invite us and we never go. If you got a hotel down there, that means now you're within walking distance or wherever you need to go, or calling an Uber. So you're going to wind up going to one of them motherfuckers, either with Ming Chen's bar or some other bullshit. This fucker going to be drunk already before the damn thing's halfway over. And we're drinking water. This fucker going to be drinking Still Reserve and juice the whole way.
Well, if I'm there, I'll be drinking my ass off as well.
Well, that's what I'm saying. See, that's how y'all are 2 hand jobs away from a bad night. That's why I ain't going to stay with you people. I just have my wife come get me. Come pick me up there. It's not safe down here. Got a bunch of Transylvanians up in here. I'm just saying. No. I don't know, man, because let me ask you this serious question. You go camping with Sean, and you wake up in the morning with petroleum jelly on your ass. Are you gonna tell anybody?
Are you?
No. The question is, would you tell anybody if you woke up that way? Just yes or no. It's a joke. Yes or no?
It's not a joke.
Yeah, just answer yes.
Because you can't answer that question.
Okay, Sean, if you woke up with petroleum jelly all over your ass, would you tell anybody about it?
It never happened.
That's right. Let's go camping. Everybody, he's a taker. Sean will never tell. There you go, people. If you want to take a Transylvanian for a ride, he's your man. Or whatever. Okay. No, man, I don't know. That'd be kind of cool, actually. But, you know what's going to happen is, okay, here's what I see. The old part in you will be too damn tired. You want to go lay down. You might actually be drunk off your ass and want to go lay down. Or you may be tired. He is kind of young, but he may get that hair up his ass and see some fine chick and he wants to go out. The young girl he's chasing around Comapalooza like he did a couple years ago.
Wow, 2 years later.
She's legal now. But she was legal then.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I'm just fucking with you. But see, the other thing that could happen is you could wind up bringing all these, I can see you guys doing this shit. Hey guys, we got this room. Y'all need to come hang out. Or now that it's being recorded, Barry's going to be like, hey, there's a party in Critical Thinking's room number blah, blah, blah. Just
shit.
Knock on the door 3 times and say, Transylvanian. So you're either going to have a party in your room, you're going to have a party on the street, or you ain't going to make it home safely.
Might not be any party. Just going to be there just like, I'm going to relax. Go to sleep.
Do you snore?
Do I snore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You snore?
I don't think so, no.
Do you sleep heavy or do you sleep light?
I sleep pretty light.
Okay, so then his snoring would keep you up.
It's like...
Maybe not after Comicpalooza, though. That shit wears me out.
It's like Sean sleep light. I don't think he sleeps light because we tried calling his ass.
Yeah. That's wild. Yeah.
My phone's on mute, though.
I snore too. So I sleep out. But as long as the AC's on, we good.
Yeah.
But I don't know about staying in no damn hotel though. That's we'll talk about that further down the future. Because
it'll be the room will be there, and just in case we're there, we're there all day.
So go sit down.
It's just a place to go relax too.
Yeah, guys, I'm going back to the room. I go take these clothes off. I'm hot. Don't come in.
Like you're on Sean's bed.
Nah, if you see the underwears on the door handle, don't come in.
It's like, why's it got racing stripes?
I wear multicolor underwear, sir. You couldn't tell me. You are some sick bastards. I want to find more ways to engage the people more at Comapalooza this year, and ratchet up. If I gotta take Mexican show game host up to Mexican soap star opera, movie star opera, Telemundo love story, I will. Dos mujeres un camino.
Or the People's Podcast. Fuck everybody else.
What people? They're all behind the fucking wall.
Wow, we get more listens in Mexico?
That's right.
Damn, time to change our programming. We all got to speak Spanish.
Buenos dias. Critical Thinking Podcast. Yo soy Antonio Banderas Miguel Garza. I'm joined by Rick De La Rosa, Antonio Jose Juan Lopez. And Sean.
Wolo.
And Wolo. That's right, I forgot. What's up, Wolo?
Well, we need to do our round table.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't have a round table, sir. I don't know. What the fuck
Yeah,
is
we have
this?
kind of it's not even a square. It's kind of a barrel.
Yeah, right?
Right?
Rick, get in this motherfucker. See if you can go over Niagara Falls. I don't think he's going to fit. That's not a big enough barrel, bro.
Yeah, and that's a side profile of a barrel, by the way, not an actual barrel.
But again, you of all people wouldn't call it a barrel. You fucking alcoholic. Well, I don't have much on the round table. I mean, I was sick, so I couldn't Uber. Tooth problems, and then I had my daughter over with my grandson. So did a lot of that stuff, and I was on call, so I really didn't do shit. So I didn't have a fun evening. How did you go, Rick?
It wasn't too bad. The first weekend, I think I talked with Sean. I forgot what stories I had on that day. But this past weekend, I almost got hit.
Really?
Yeah, it was some idiot. We're on Milam, heading down. It was like one part, jumped on Milam because I'm heading about a few city blocks.
Well, on 93.7, I just got hit. You call them if you get hit. That's a shout out.
Well, we're at a light. I forgot which crossroads. It was a light. It was a car in front of me and then me. Mm-hmm. And then right beside me was this other car and then this SUV. Well, the light turned green. This car took off and then I started rolling. Well, as I'm looking in the corner of my eye as I'm going, this motherfucker pops and stops. And this guy goes, and as I'm coming, turns right into my lane with me right there.
Wow.
And instead of, I was going to honk the horn, but it went so fast that I went from horn to get out the fucking way. And I got right on luckily there was no cars parked there, and I was able to get into that final lane. And I jumped in and I was like, what the fuck? And the people behind me goes, damn, you did a good job getting out of the way. I said, hey, I don't want us to get hit.
Oh, you were doing an Uber?
Yeah, I had passengers.
Oh, wow.
And then I was like, what the hell? So all of a sudden, they were stopped right there, and I took off to get in front of them, and I roll again, and he guns it again. And I'm like, what the hell? So I sat there for a minute, and then they were like talking.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they're arguing or talking, and I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Guy and a girl, 2 guys.
There's 2 guys, and I just took off. But I was like, what the fuck? You know?
You should have just pulled out in front of him, jumped the front, got out, and
I can't do that with passengers.
take a turn. Hell no! It's a new. You can tell them, hey, Uber riders, I offer a new special privilege for $5 only more. You can help me whoop ass. Here's a turn. Let's go.
And they were all like, they were actually scared because the guy looked kind of gangster at the time. You know, and I was just
He
like,
was a Wolo.
no, it was a Mexican dude.
He was a Cholo.
I just didn't know. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I didn't want to deal
What
with
part
that
of
shit.
town were you in?
Right there in downtown in Milam area. In
Damn.
Milam, heading to their apartment.
Wow.
So some fucked up shit on that part. That was
Man, you should just let him hit you and you could lay on the street go, my kidneys, my spleen. I lost my bladder somewhere. Hit yourself and shit yourself, make it 2 times as bad.
God dang.
Then you get charged Uber $150 for shitting yourself.
No, they won't. No, they won't.
What happens if you get hit while doing an Uber job?
No. I've never had that experience. Neither of my friends that's been on it.
How about you, Sean?
Uber's good luck.
I did have my first vomit experience. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
How was that?
I thought I told that. And I guess I didn't tell.
You didn't tell that one on here.
Yeah, it was one night I sat there. It was actually 3 weeks ago because he was Ubering that night.
Yeah, it was.
And we sit there, and I'm here. I go pick up at Bubba's right there off of Westcott. I don't know if you ever been to that bar. And I got to that bar, and a guy and his wife, they get in the car. And the wife was, as they were getting in the car, the wife was actually sitting on the curb, just like, you know, with her head down and her head over her face. I thought she fell asleep because he looked like he was tapping to wake her up. So she go in to get the car, and it's just a good 15, 20 minutes away. I'm like, damn. I said, okay, it's going to be a ride. So as we're driving, I'm going down I-10, going towards 290. Right as I'm getting to where the 290, 610 interchange is, all of a sudden they roll down the windows. So I'm like, okay, they're getting drunk. They need fresh air to kind of, you know, I guess when you're going to throw up, or try not to, you're going to
Right.
fresh air. So the windows go down.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, okay, I understand. So we're going. As we're going, and we're driving, and all of a sudden you hear the sound.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm like, did she just throw up in my goddamn car? That was the first thing I said. And I turn around and I go, hey, did you throw up? And the guy goes, huh? Because he was asleep. And then I hear, yes. I was like, oh, okay. So left the windows down because, you know, you don't want to get that. And then you're just going to start a chain reaction of everybody. And it's going to be like Family Guy with everybody throwing up on each other. So once then I get to their house. And she gets out and she's all trying to get out. I was like, how bad is it? And I look back there. Luckily, she opened the window and it was all on the side of my car.
Oh, wow.
She threw up on the outside of the car and it went all on the outside.
Oh, wow.
So I was all like, oh my God, the whole side of my car was just blown.
Oh, so anybody on the highway could have seen that.
Yeah, and then it got a little bit on the seat where her head was kind of tilting and it hit the window where the window was. So I knew that was going to be hard to clean.
Mm-hmm.
So the moment I dropped them off, it's like, I got out the car, I'm here taking pictures and everything and sending it to Uber.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to send that. I had to, when I called Mike called me and I told him, I said, someone threw up my car. He's like, damn. And he goes, how do you do it? I had to teach him how to, via the phone, how to do it in case it happens to him. So I did that. And so I sat there, I was like, I'm just waiting for Uber to call back. I even called them to say, hey, I put this in. Did y'all see it? I wanted to make sure y'all got it. Because I need to know, do I just clean this and then go back to work or do I stop? Because honestly, I was like, we were down. It was kind of slow at that time, wasn't it? And so I told him, I said, all right. So they go ahead and the guy's like, oh, I'll push you through and everything. He goes, can you take a couple more pictures? So, I said, yeah. I gave him a shit ton of pictures. And then finally,
all kinds of dick pics.
finally, I was like, from where I was at on 290, I got all the way to the Beltway and 59 on our side. And all of a sudden I get, all right, sorry for the inconvenience. We're shooting a $150 cleaning bill. We're shooting you the money and so forth. And get it all clean and everything. And that's it. I can't Uber for 24 hours because I got to get that shit clean.
Wow.
So luckily, most of it was all on the outside. So washed it, got it clean, cleaned the seat real quick. Everything's gone. The only thing was on the window, it kind of got into the crevice.
Oh damn!
So I don't know how I was supposed to clean that. So thank God I don't Uber during the week. So the smell was kind of in and out. I cleaned. I was trying to do what I can, and then finally it was gone. So by Saturday I was able to Uber and I had no problem after that.
Well, that's a whole new thought right there. I mean, watch out for the crevice.
The crevice. Is that called sex?
That's fucked up. But
damn.
Yeah, other than that,
you could have just taken a straw and go.
I'll call you next time.
No, hell no. Yeah. You're like, crown.
There's bubbles. It was all crawfish.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, crawfish ass in your windshield.
But other than that, like my week, just normal week, worked. Then I Ubered this weekend. Did actually not too bad. Right before the surges happened for the 2:00 surge, I got shot all the way out to Tomball and got stuck.
Wow.
Now he knows how I feel.
But for some reason, just being all in the back roads, I've been to Tomball parts I didn't know about. And then all of a sudden I was like, driving to end up, I was like, how the fuck did I get from Tomball to Spring?
Oh, wow.
I went all the way through neighborhoods and shit, and I was in Spring all of a sudden. I was like, what the fuck?
Dumbass.
Damn. Well, as far as my weekend, last week I actually went over and hung out at my brother's apartment. So we were checking out that Love, Death, and Robots thing on Netflix, which apparently this motherfucker, after watching our show, he's like, I gotta see what this shit is. So he watches all of the episodes on the whole fucking thing. And apparently it's kind of like, almost like a weird combination of like Black Mirrors and then like kind of like animations and different shit. And so it's like really out there. Like every single episode is totally different from the other ones. And he showed us some highlights of like some that he really loved a lot that were really cool. And there's just like a lot of like weird sci-fi kind of action shit in it. Some of it's really cool. It's like a collection, you know, almost like if you had like some combinations of some modern H.G. Wells and iRobot kind of shit, just Isaac Asimov, you know, like all over the kind of place, but not the old sci-fi. Like this is all new. This is all new stuff. Yeah. So it was pretty cool. You know, we watched that. And of course I brought my Steel Reserve and then I continued on with the rest of his liquors that he had there. And I was drunk as fuck, but I had a really great time watching that show, and we played classic Xbox 360 game. One of the first ones that came up for it was Perfect Dark Zero, and that's an old ass game. Yeah. But we had so much fun. We were playing on that shit and going up against the robots and stuff, going up against the AIs, and it was just like I was like, oh shit, I can't hit anything, but I had a great time anyway. But other than that, just this week, my dad actually came home, surprised us all because he's been up there in Dallas and he thought he was going to have to stay up for quite some time now because he's having to do overtime because their project's behind. So he's like, yeah, I saw this coming. But they've got him working like 50 to 60 hours. But apparently somebody, again, bad accounting, pushed over. So it's like, well, we can't give you the overtime this week. So he's like, okay. So he just came home. So he came home and we did some grilling outside, did it early in the day, had a lot of fun. Good time. Watched a lot of the old cartoons like Rocko's Modern Life, stuff like that. We had a blast. But pretty much the weekend.
Cool. Other than that, well, let's just go ahead and jump into box office numbers real quick. Since Miguel hadn't been here for 2 weeks, Miguel, you want to go ahead and throw that on us?
All right, I'll whip the D out on you. Hey, man. I don't even know what weekend I'm in.
It's okay. We can't see it.
That's weekend of April 5th through the 7th.
You sure about that?
Yes.
All right.
Well, if today's the 8th.
I know, but he ain't drunk, ladies and gentlemen. The week of April 5th to April the 7th. At number 1, Your Love and His Love, Shazam, making a gross of $56 million. Good Lord. Of a budget of $100 million. Oh, that's not good for the first week. But don't worry, folks. It made $159.1 million worldwide. And that's not bad for its first week out there, you know. You show a little love for that.
Plus, I think that it's going to get so much, like, with the reviews and everybody raving about it, I'm sure it's going to get up. And the second week, more people are going to watch it.
Miguel and I got to go see it.
We got
kind of interrupted, but it actually is pretty good.
Yeah, it was nice. I wish it wouldn't have... Lorraine wouldn't have fucked it up that way, but, you know, they don't fucked it up for everybody. You know? That's a ground, Monty. At number 2, I'm just going to tell you right now, if you die, I ain't putting you in the Pet Cemetery. Pet Cemetery made $24 million on a $21 million budget, so it made its $3 million profit, but worldwide it's made $42 million, so it's doubled itself. It's actually really good. They changed the stuff on the story. They made the Zelda sister story a little bit more creepy. They changed it and made the girl the thing instead of the boy. The cat was amazing. He kind of stole the show, I think, a little bit. But it was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. It kind of creeped me out a little bit here and there. But, you know, it was good. I enjoyed it. At number 3, Rick and his big ears. Dumbo. $18 million gross. This weekend made $76 million so far, $170 million budget. That's kind of rough. I don't know. It's been how many weeks now?
This is third week.
Third week? Damn, that don't sound good.
Shit.
Let's see what it's made worldwide, people. Worldwide, Dumbo has broke. Let's see here. Hey, it broke the budget. It made $215.8 million worldwide, so it has made it. So that's a good thing.
Saved by the Chinese money.
That's a good thing because it seems like. You know, Disney's doing this now. They're going to have all their live-action ones of their cartoons. And the Dumbo story is kind of sweet, kind of nice type thing. What were you going to say, Rick?
Well, from what I heard, Tim Burton kind of threw his twist into it.
Oh, Jesus.
So hence why it didn't do as well as it should.
Dumbo's a vampire now?
No. It's still Dumbo flying, but still, you know how Tim Burton can be.
Going to be some murder?
It's undead elephants instead of pink elephants.
Pretty much. At number 4, Peele's movie, Us. $13 million this weekend, $152 million gross so far there, U.S., on a $20 million budget, okay? Now, worldwide, everything, $216 million.
Damn.
This movie by far is the creepiest horror movie I've seen so far this year, and actually in the last couple of years. It really did give me the creeps. It did freak me out, but I actually loved it. I actually thought it was really good. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that it's done so well.
From what I heard, Peele's Twilight Zone is actually pretty good too.
And his movie before this, I forgot what it is. It's supposed to be even better than Us. I forgot what it's called.
Them.
Huh?
Them?
No, not them. Shut the You know what? I'm just gonna punch you in the dick. You fucking idiot. Oh my God! Why would you guys throw me off like that? And by the way, it wouldn't have been them; it would have been they. Okay, goddamn English right. At number 5, Captain Marvel, the racist bitch, with her $12 million this weekend, according to Sean.
Bitch, what?
She's made $337 million here in the U.S. Worldwide, I guess you guys already know, it's made $1.038 billion.
Damn.
And I love the fact that it's Brie Larson. I don't know you're not the only person that told me that. It was funny after you made that comment about the stuff she said. Someone else in my car or when I Ubered or whatever had made that comment too. I was like, holy shit, I guess Sean wasn't making this shit up. But Conspiracy Theory Brother was right. But the thing about Captain Marvel, Brie Larson is really amazing. She's kind of cute with her little facial thing she does. And that played perfectly within Captain Marvel. And as you guys saw it in Avengers, she makes a little smirk with Thor. So it's kind of like, it's like a home feel-good type movie. So that's why I think it did very well. I think she's pretty nice. I think she's a nice actress. I don't know what her politics is. She's doing some stupid shit now with a
rainbow unicorn that's on Netflix. It's
I don't know.
Her and Samuel Jackson did that one.
Oh.
I saw the trailer. I was like, I was going to have it for us to watch, but I took it off.
Yes, I haven't done it. But anyway, that's your top 5 for this week. The little shiesty movie about the kids with the tuberculosis or whatever the hell they got. They have to stay 5 feet apart. Otherwise, they contract each other's disease and they could die. Is at number 7 this week. It made $3 million. It's made $41 million so far. I don't remember the budget. The Cartoon Wonder Park is at number 9. Made $2 million this week and has now made $42 million overall. How to Train Your Dragon is sitting at 10 with $1 million this week with 1.9. At $156 million with $129 budget. I know it's probably made more than that worldwide. So, those are just some of the movies there. The Best of Enemies, I don't remember that one, but that came out this week, huh?
Yeah.
Which one was that
I
one?
have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
No one cares. It made enough money to sit there at number 6.
Yeah.
It beat a sad, sappy movie about 2 kids.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wow. Great work.
Exactly. You're doing a great job. People put their hand around their hands. Yeah. Keep it up. Woohoo. You're on fire. And in case you people don't know, this is just for you guys. This weekend, Hellboy. I know a lot of you people are pretty excited for that. I don't think it's going to be great. It's just me, because it's not the Hellboy that we want. It's a different Hellboy, the Stranger Things Hellboy, even though he was trained by the man we call Hellboy. On the 19th is a movie close to Rick and my heart that scares the shit out of us, The Curse of La Llorona. So all the Latinos won't be in there. And of course, the following week is Avengers Endgame. That's going to be April. So we'll be broke. And that's your box office numbers for April the 5th to the 7th. Any shout outs you guys want to do real quick on that? Any other comments on Pet Sematary? Or you didn't see it yet?
I didn't see it.
I mean, other than Shazam fucking up on us in the movie, it was pretty good. It was fun. It was light. It had some jokes. Chuck was pretty funny. I thought the kids were pretty good. It was interesting. Little changes here and there.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Sean, you can go to the movies?
Nope.
The fuck you doing?
Sean
Pirates it. I got you.
Yeah. Anyways, that's our box office numbers. And now we're going to trailer talk.
Really?
Yeah.
All the trailers you showed me just wore me out, bro.
You're too busy on your phone.
No, I was wore out, man. They're just boring as fuck. You had no lizards. You had no nakedness. You had no...
They don't show nakedness unless it's a Red Band trailer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Where the fuck's the Red Band trailers at? How come we couldn't get a Red Band trailer of... Give me something, Sean.
Miguel wanted a Red Band trailer of Dora the Explorer.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up, Rick.
You're the one that's wanting Red Band trailers.
Not a Dora the fucking Explorer. What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, man.
That's wrong on so many levels. Strike it from the record, Sean. What's next?
Anyways.
Give me a trailer album. Let me trash it real quick.
All right. First trailer we saw was El Chicano.
Movie's gonna win an Oscar.
Basically, this is what? Mexican Batman?
No, they called him the Mexican. What they call him?
I mean, they kind of reminded me of almost like the modern take on Daredevil, like the TV series, and it kind of reminded me of
It's the modern take on Zorro, Holmes, without the sword.
Zorro.
Without the sword, just the Aztec knife.
It reminded me of Daredevil and Zorro put together, really.
With a little bit of machete.
Well, maybe a little bit.
But he Texas.
He seems a little more in the ninja side than Machete, so. But they're definitely pushing the Aztec kind of.
So who is it? Do we know who it is?
Well, it's not a Wolo.
So my question is this movie a trap?
A trap? ICE is waiting in the theater?
Exactly. Is this a trap from the government to get all the Mexicans in one theater and get us out of here?
I don't think George Lopez would want to be a part of that, even though he's in the movie.
America wants to know.
Why you gotta make it all political?
Well, because recently we found out that if you have a windmill on your property's going down 75%, and the noise from the windmill causes cancer. You didn't hear that, did you? Anyway,
No.
So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. I had to make the joke. But no, man, George Lopez is in it, man. He ain't say he got a pain in his chest.
No pain in the shit.
And he can't breathe.
I mean, it just looked like it was a cop that says that he got hurt and his partner probably got killed.
They shot his dog, I see.
His dog.
Oh, wow.
It's John Wicks.
It's the Mexican John Wick?
It's Johnny Cruz.
1 week.
Juan Wicks.
And
Nombre Holmes, it'd be Juan Vicks.
Vicks.
Put on your chest.
And he goes out for vengeance and starts killing everybody. He's like killing all the bad guys. Looks like he's going against a drug dealer too.
Just making a Mexican guy a hero, pretty much like a Batman, everything else. Nothing really extraordinary. I don't think it's going to do very well, even though if it is sponsored by the Latino community and anybody else. It could be a fun movie to watch at matinee. You're not going to get a whole fucking deep story. Obviously, they stabbed my chica and the couscous, and now she can have no babies. Some shit like that. And then he's going to get revenge. And the process, Chicanos killing Chicanos is what they want. Blacks killing Chicanos is what they want. White's the system. Sorry, I was going a little bit blood in, blood out there. Sorry.
What do you think, Joe?
I thought that, obviously, like Miguel said, it's not like this is going to be like such a deep movie and such a big deal. This is going to be kind of B movie, but it looks really fun. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Who directed this shit? James Cameron? All kinds of explosions? Stabs a Mexican.
No,
boom, he blows up.
Is that Cameron Explosion?
No. It's Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
I was about to say James Cameron's with Avatar?
No, it's brought to you by Miguel Bay.
stabs a Mexican with his Mayan knife and he blows up.
That's right. It's a love story, Holmes. James Cameron.
Wow. No, that was the Machete one that we saw before.
No, it's not even James. It's Juan Cameron.
So I take it you're going to wait till not even probably when he...
Probably not even going to watch in the theater, no, because I feel like if I even went to see that, my wife and my son would make so many fucking jokes. But you know what? I think Braden would want to see this shit.
Yeah,
because it's a fucked up, stupid ass movie about Mexicans being dumbasses, and I think he would love to see it.
He's probably going to make it. Let's go see it.
I'd probably use my free passes on it.
What about you, Shaw? You probably wait or see?
I'd wait till Redbox, but it does look like a fun
Because you're
movie.
a fucking racist, that's why. You support the Latino community.
Wow. Wow.
Support the community.
What's the Latino community done for me?
They give you fresh oranges, cabron.
When?
On the side of the freeway, that's it.
I'm the same way. I'm probably going to wait till it's on Redbox.
Fucking sell out.
Look at you.
I'm going to go, vato. Midnight showing, that's it. Gonna walk in for free. Gonna wear my cholo shorts and my white socks.
Did you hear? He's not even supporting. It's just for free.
That's right. I know somebody. Hey, that's us right there on the wall. That's it.
All right. Next one we saw was Dora and the City of Gold. This is the live action Dora Explorer movie
With the red band trailer. I got
you're
you.
the one
No,
that
I don't
wants
want
the
no
red
damn red band trailer. First of all, okay.
This movie looks fun.
It does look fun. And I saw the trailer at the movie theater, and I told my wife, I actually want to see this stupid shit. It's got Michael Pena. It's got,
The girl that was in the last Transformers.
Yeah, she's actually a decent little actress. I saw her in another movie with Mark Wahlberg where she plays an adopted kid. They adopt her and her brothers.
Yeah, that was the one that came during Christmas.
It's freaking hilarious. She's a good actress, but I like the supporting actors. And it even has dumbass from Overboard in it.
Yeah.
Come with me if you want to live. So yeah, it's got a bunch of people in there. I want to see it. Where'd you transfer from? The jungle. I don't know. It's not going to be your typical. It's going to have some of the stuff from the cartoon. She has the fucking monkey.
Right.
But she's like, how can I say it? This Dora carries a machete. This Dora carries a...
She got Bowie knife.
She's like evolved. She's gone from playful Dora to, I'm going to fuck you up, Dora. She's tres puntos, ese. Yeah, I want to see it. Will I see it at the theater?
Yes, you
No,
are.
because I got a feeling too many people are going to be looking at me crazy.
No, you're going to go watch it.
I will probably see it. Take my grandson maybe, but if not, I'll probably see it in matinee. Not matinee. I'll probably wait till it comes out on Redbox and watch it at home.
No, he's going to watch it.
Nice.
Because I don't like... I will try to go see it because it does look interesting. I thought it was like when I first I was like, Dora Explorer, how stupid is it? I was like, this is like you said when I saw it, I was like, this looks fun.
She's wearing the same fucking clothes. She has the goddamn backpack. I was like, oh my god, this is freaking hilarious.
Yeah, and then they got the right Mexican actors in it, and it looks fun. So I was all like, I might check it out.
Oh, I see how it is. They say you're going to support the chicas, but you want to support the chicos. I see.
There's a big difference between it. But like I said, I still might hit the Redbox on that one.
Yo, man, the Latino one, man, that's all about raza. That's about la raza struggling to get ahead.
Then you go watch it.
For free. I mean, I think that honestly, it looks a lot better than I would have expected from a Dora Explorer movie. I mean, it's definitely a coming out, like, kind of blindsiding. Like, wow, this actually looks good. But
surprisingly, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, it's an interesting angle they're taking it. I mean, there's some stereotypical jokes kind of stuff that gets in there. I don't know. I'm on the fence with it a little bit because some of it looks really like, okay, this looks really interesting. This looks really funny. But some of it too is just like, this is just clearly trying to hit the lowest common denominator and trying to bank off of everybody who grew up watching Dora the Explorer.
Probably the best part of the movies are probably in the trailer.
That'd be fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Now, if this is a Carmen Sandiego movie, oh shit.
Well, that's 90s shit, man. I mean, that's different. That's different.
Because she'd be wearing the red dress.
All right, the next one we saw was called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This is Quentin Tarantino's 9th movie.
I think so.
Yeah, 9th.
I will see it just because it's got Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's a Quentin Tarantino movie. So it's going to be fucking fucked up and funny.
Yeah, and we still don't get the premise of it. We just know that Brad Pitt is DiCaprio's stunt double.
Yeah, and I think that, okay, for me, sometimes when I watch, Tarantino's movies, sometimes it's like a hit or miss thing for me. Like, I loved, obviously, I love most of his movies. I can't think of it right now. Hateful Eight.
Pulp Fiction.
Hateful Eight, yeah, and there's some that I, kind of, whatever. But, this one, though, I'm stuck. I don't know if I could I don't know if I could pay the money to see it. And here's my take on it. I couldn't pay the money to see it at the movie theater, whether it be matinee or regular, because I don't think you can catch all the nuances, all the little things that he throws in there, watching it in a movie with other noise. You have to be able to watch it on DVD where you can stop it, pause, rewind it, and catch the little things. Because if you notice in a lot of his other movies, there's a lot of little things that happen to go on, and you want to see it all. You want to be able to focus on it because you know how he does shit, reverses back here. So I want to be able to catch it all. So that would be the only reason why I wouldn't see it in the theater. I would watch it on Redbox so I could actually stop and watch it at my pace, because that's the way I enjoy Quentin Tarantino movies. I mean, like, I didn't see Pulp Fiction in the theater either. I saw it on Redbox. I saw it on, V8. What the hell did I see that shit on? Blockbuster? I forgot what the fuck I got. But I saw it that way. I didn't see it at the movie theater. So that just goes and tells you. Hateful Eight, I didn't see it at the theater either. I can't, half the movies, the only one I saw at the theater was From Dusk Till Dawn.
And he didn't do that one.
But he was in it, though. Enough said. See, you got to to enjoy his shit, you got to watch it at home. Yeah, I think.
I've seen some of his movies at the movie theater, which I enjoy because I watch them when they came back on thing. Like, Reservoir Dogs is the only one I didn't see at the movie theater. True Romance, I didn't see at the movie theater. I saw that one because when I first heard about it, I was like, what the hell is True Romance? I did not know until I watched it. I was like, hey, this is not a bad movie. It's pretty good. And
AK-47, you positively...
That's one I didn't like. It's one of his ones that I didn't like. I did not like Jackie Brown. God, what was it? Pulp Fiction. That one I saw at the movie theater and saw it at home. I don't know how many times. I can probably quote the entire movie. It's one of my favorite movies. That's the one that brought John Travolta back in the movie theater. And he did real well. And they're supposed to do Vega Brothers, but I guess that fell out. Which in Reservoir Dogs was played...
What's the one with the army?
Oh, and that's...
Brad Pitt and...
That's Brad Pitt and...
I can't think of it.
Yeah, that one's also Tarantino. Inglourious Basterds. I didn't see that one until got home.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. And I think that was supposed to be a remake, but it was his remake.
See, Jackie Brown was the only one I didn't really care too much for. I like some of the lines I was doing. AK-47.
It had one-liners, but the story sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, this one, I'm on the fence as well. I'm all like, I don't know what the premise is. Maybe the next trailer, if I see, I'll understand a little bit more about it. Because I don't know if this is going to be his... He's
supposed to be doing something with Burt Reynolds. I mean, I guess DiCaprio is supposed to be Burt Reynolds or somewhere along the lines.
Is that what's supposed to be?
I think so. Somewhere along the lines is where I read someplace.
Yeah.
So once I kind of figure out maybe the next trailer about it, maybe I'll give a decision on if I'll go check it in a movie theater or not.
I don't think I could do it. I have to watch it at home. So just to say.
I'm probably going to wait. What about you, Sean?
Yeah.
Kill Bill's probably better thing though.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Kill Bill's.
I'm kind of on the same idea. I would rather see it at home, like Miguel, because this does just seem like the kind of movie that you're going to enjoy more if you can really give it your full attention and really take the time and really think it over as it's happening. But with that said, it does look like a really good movie. It looks like a great movie. The story looks really interesting. I don't know what actor it's specifically about and his stunt double, but either way, just the interactions and like the fact that they're throwing in kind of like a guy who's playing Bruce Lee on top of it all, and just so many things about it just seems like a really fun, gritty kind of movie with a lot of comedy, and I like the whole take with it. It seems kind of different for a Quentin Tarantino movie in some ways, but definitely, some of the style and some of the in-depth like character storytelling development is going on in there. So it looks like a lot of fun, and of course, DiCaprio and Pitt together just seems like a really funny combo, having them as being the actor and the stunt double. So, I mean, it looks like a really good movie. I would probably enjoy it more at home than in theater because it's just more of that sort of movie. But it's definitely got my vote on wanting to see it.
Yeah. All right, next thing we saw was Stranger Things season 3 trailer.
Sucks. I couldn't see much of the trailer. Somebody's big wallow head was in the way.
That and your phone was there too.
Oh, nice. No, man, dude, I don't care. It looks really cool.
They're all older now, literally.
Yeah, and they're going into different places. 11's having some issues. Look like she's having like the fire starter problems where she's bleeding from the nose.
No, she's always had that.
I don't remember seeing a lot of it before.
Every time she uses her power, her nose bleeds.
I don't remember. Oh, man, it's been a while. I gotta go back and watch the first 2 seasons, I guess.
It looks like everybody's growing up except for the one kid.
Will's having a hard time.
Will's and the guy with the curly hair.
The one who went to the upside down world.
Will.
Will is the one who was down in like the basement and still like looking over their pictures and stuff. And it seemed like Mike was saying, "Look, it's not like we're going to keep on doing the same things. We're all older now. We're not just going to continue to stay at our basement playing games."
True. So it's a growing up story and see what happens, but shit still keeps on happening.
Yeah, they still get stranger things going on.
At what point did they not just pick up and leave that fucking town?
I know, right? Well, and that seems to be a big part of it too, is where man, I can't fucking think of his name. Sheriff is telling Will's mom and saying, you know, I'm trying to make this a safe place for you still, and you know, kind of like take away from the tragedies and the things that have happened, and it's like, you can't make it a safe place. This whole place is fucked up.
Pick up and move, people. Pick up and move.
Only downfall is, honestly, you know how trailers are made. He might not be talking to Will's mom.
He might be talking to 11.
He might be talking to 11.
You know what? That might be true. It might be true.
Can we give her a better name than fucking 11?
She's always been 11.
I know. Can they call her like 12? Oh, one thing I was going to mention, and I don't know if they're going to do this. Well, there's nothing where you can really attach Stranger Things to, but in Pet Sematary, Sean, when they're driving, because they're in Maine, and they're leaving, they're going back to the town, they pass an exit for dairy.
Really?
Which you know is It.
Right.
Stephen King shits all together.
Wow.
Says, you know, It Part 2's coming.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, yeah.
Nice.
Stranger Things is amazing.
July 4th.
I can't wait to watch it.
I'm definitely going to be binging that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah.
And of course the same type of music, same type of feel. Yeah, that's cool.
So we're all in on that one.
I don't know how many seasons are they trying to do this? Are they going to cap it off at a certain amount and that's it?
I don't know. It depends on how well. It looks like Netflix is like how well it does each time.
Are they going to keep doing this shit to the adults?
That would be kind of interesting.
We're in college now, damn it. We want to get laid. We don't want to sit in the basement playing games.
And then you got to think about, well, maybe finally they get old enough and that's it. Maybe they can't do the kids anymore.
True.
You know?
Or they might have an end in sight that they already have in mind.
Probably.
And they're just not saying it because it kind of ruined the surprise.
All right. Next one. There was the Deadwood series that was on HBO. It's a Western thing where they actually did a movie on it. And that's what we saw with Ian McShane in it. You know, you always see him in all these badass movies. You know, John Wick. What was the first drag movie?
Oh, yeah. Death Race.
Yeah, Death Race. Red Roof.
Death Race, fucker.
Ruff, ruff.
Are you having a stroke?
I had an Astro moment.
He's got ass in his mouth. Forgive him.
But I mean, for being a Western, it looks dark.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
it's an HBO. I don't have HBO to get a chance to check it out. But I don't know.
I don't have HBO either. And I'm not feeling it. No, I'm just not feeling it.
You're not feeling it because HBO's, you know, they just said that we're not going to do it.
It's just not my thing. I think it's played.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. I see what you mean. As far as like the trailer itself, it didn't really like catch me. The only thing that got me was just kind of the meta concept of trying to combine almost a Western and horror. Like that hasn't really been done. So if it was going to be done really well, that would be interesting to me. The trailer itself, that didn't sell me on it. Not at all. Like, I like the concept, but the trailer itself was kind of shitty. Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't enough to grab you by the nuts.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a horror, though, because Deadwood is the town. It's the name of the town.
Yeah, I don't know. The way they seem to be marketing it seemed like they were doing Western horror. If they did that, that would be kind of cool. But I don't... They're not winning me by the trailer.
It was Western horror.
There's a lot of Western whores.
All right, the next trailer we saw, this was Toy Story 4. It's the 4th installment of Toy Story.
I'm going to say this, and this may not be the popular thing. I love Toy Story. Don't get me wrong. I loved 1. I love 2. I love 3. I get made fun of a lot because I like 3 because I like Lotso. Because he smelled like strawberries. He was a cool bear. I thought this premise of 4 was totally something different, and they changed it. And now it's about her making little toys, a stupid ass spork. It had some moments, but I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to have the success as the other ones. I think they're beating a dead horse. I think that's just my feel. The Bo Peep thing, I don't know, man.
That was just lost toys.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have that same lovey feeling from Toy Story like when I got it from the first 1 and 2 and 3, even though, because, there was still the camaraderie in there trying to save each other and get back to the boy or get back to Andy or get back to the little girl. And this one just didn't make me feel that way. I don't know. It left me wanting. And I wouldn't, the appeal's not there for me. The new character, the spork, doesn't do it for me. It's stupid. I mean, I understand the little kid making the spork and everything else, and they're trying to have a googly eye and everything else. But the other interaction of the other toys, the Rex and Hammy and the other and Buzz, it just seemed played. That's my take. You guys may think something totally different, but it's just Toy Story from Pixar and a few other ones from Pixar. Have a special feel for me. And Toy Story is one of them, and so that's why this one kind of upset me a little bit, because it doesn't seem like it doesn't have that Toy Story feel to me. Yeah. It's like, oh, he's lost, we got to go save him again. We got to jump out the car again.
Yeah, well, this one was because the spork thinks he's is exactly what he is, the spork, what he's supposed to be used for. That's his thing. She made it because that was her toy that she made. Her imagination made this, and that was her toy that she wanted. We're not dealing with that anymore, even though she has all of his toys. In there. This is what I'm saying. And so they're introducing them to him and everything. This is the new toy. Of course, they look at it funny because it's a sport. They go, yes, he knows it's a sport, but that's her imagination working, and that's what she made. All right, and that's what she's going to be playing with most of the time. Every little kid has that.
But I don't think a sport shows you that cuddly, lovey.
And it doesn't, because he's a spork. He's saying he is a spork. He's not saying he's the toy to play with. He knows that he's a spork, and that's what he's meant to do. So when Woody saw him trying to leave, and then he goes after him to try to bring him back, he's trying to let him know, hey, you're a spork, but her imagination made the toy. That's what I'm looking at.
I get what you're saying. It just doesn't have that feel of the other ones.
And so when they find the other toys, and they're like, oh, you can be a lost toy, be here, you can be with anybody, which kind of pulls Woody out and saying, well, I can stay here with all these other ones, because you can see that in his eyes in part of the trailer. And then when he comes back, it looks like the spork is pulling him like, hey, since we had that little, everything's going to be okay.
It seems like they're trying to do the whole thing from Up, where the little boy and the dad, the grandpa or the man, and then the man, you see the story about him and his wife and how his wife died, and then he befriends the boy and everything else. It seems like they're trying to have that moment with Toy Story, trying to have that deep, like you said, she made it with her imagination. And so it's very deep. It has a deep sentimental meaning because she created it. She guided it. And so it seems like they're trying to bring that other type of trying to bring that over dramatic shit into it. And I think it ruined it, in my opinion. That's my feels. That's just my feels.
Yeah.
You see it for what it actually is. I've seen it a different way. And that's just my feel. What do you think, Sean?
I'm kind of conflicted because, on the one hand, I mean, okay, so there's kind of like two sides split on me on this one. On the one side, go ahead.
I will see it though. Not in the theater, I will see it.
Yeah,
and I could probably change my mind. And if we do that, and when I do see it, I will remember and come back and say I was wrong.
So on the one side, I mean, I kind of have a feeling like Pixar in general is kind of losing its soul and isn't really like what it was originally. I guess, and just at the end of the day, I mean, how long can the original people keep on being the ones that are doing it? And inevitably, when you have things replaced by the original, kind of like the story writers and the spirit behind Pixar, they're not there anymore. It's almost inevitably not going to have the same kind of life behind it. Like you can't recreate genius. Like it's not something you can do. So it's kind of a feeling to me that's like, yeah, I feel like it's losing its soul. And so Toy Story, to me, it felt like it was completed with Toy Story 3. I felt like they finished it. They capped it off. So having a new Toy Story is almost kind of like, what? Like, where are they coming from with that? You know, it seems like, is this just milking another franchise? You know, what are they doing here?
That's the first thing I thought when I did see it was coming out. And then I was like...
I was excited. When they said Toy Story 4 is coming, I was like, oh, freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And I was like,
But on the other side, it was that for me, there was kind of a lack of fulfillment in Toy Story 3 because of the fact that Bo Peep has been missing from the whole thing. And it's just kind of like not spoken about. And yet, you know that everybody who grew up, you know, and saw Toy Story, the first one, and all of that's like, well, what happened to Bo Peep? You know, so it's like, it's kind of like, okay, well, give us some closure with the Bo Peep storyline. So to me, that was kind of like, okay, well, that's cool. I like that. And then it's an interesting story arc that, okay, so now this is a toy that's not an actual toy. She made this toy, but the life of the toys is because the kid loves them and because the kid actually depends on them and all of that. And that's really what makes them alive.
think of it this way. Monsters, Inc. They did the first one. They were working at the Monsters place. The second one, they went back to their youth when they were in the university. That's it. There's no Monsters 3. Finding Nemo. The original Nemo was, you know, and now they came back and had to do another one with Dory because Dory was what, you know, Dory. Give or take what you think about it. I mean, you know, people have different feels on that. The Incredibles. The first one where the guy is all this, now all of a sudden it's the woman and the guy has to stay home with the kids. And that's it. Well, there may be another one. Cars 3. McQueen was not the man. He was the scrub. He became the man, and then he's out pasture now. Now he's no longer the man because he can't keep with the newer cars. So it's kind of like they have a story with it. And I think Toy Story, they could have stopped at 3. If they did 4 and maybe gone a little bit with a different way, I think it would have been okay. I don't know. There's something about it. Just I don't know.
I mean, if there's a bigger story to this, like kind of like why did they feel like there needed to be a Toy Story 4 other than just trying to milk it, just trying to make the money? Maybe it's because like
I'm hoping there is because then I will be really happy.
Like I felt like Cars 3 was kind of trying to redeem the fuck up of Cars 2. Like Cars 2 was kind of just shitty. Like they tried too much to focus on a side character that didn't really have substance and story, and they ended up ruining something that was really a deep, you know, heartfelt kind of movie. So they come out with Cars 3 and it's deep and it's heartfelt, and you know, and that came right on the heels of like Logan, and we're getting kind of this, you know, the almost the retirement story and characters going out with a bane kind of concept coming into Hollywood. So if anything, maybe this is trying to redeem some things that they felt like they didn't do right with Toy Story 3. I felt like it was a good ending to the whole trilogy, but maybe they felt like leaving out Bo Peep and certain things like that, like it didn't really get done. Because I know there are some people that are divided and didn't like Toy Story 3, so maybe it's for them they're trying to make this movie.
Yeah.
This was part 1 of a 2-part episode. The second part will arrive shortly. We will have more trailer critiques and more wise-ass comments for your listening pleasure. Thanks for joining us.
Well, you know what, guys? That's a hell of a show. If you really like Critical Thinking Podcast, then you need to make sure you follow everybody that's involved with this. So I'm going to give you a quick heads up on who our lovable sponsors are. We are brought to you by Japan Ramen Box, located in Tokyo, Japan. And then, of course, our big-time sponsor, Tanks Paintball. Tanks Paintball, where you can go down there and shoot Sean in the ass any freaking time you want to, and he can't do nothing but cry like a little bitch. Tanks Paintball, where you can shoot everyone in the ass, and it's perfectly legal out on Southwest Freeway, Richmond, Texas. And now, our new big time sponsor. Put your hands together for the black man out of Atlanta, Georgia. The True Showtime. The True Showtime. That's right. He is now sponsoring us. Can you believe that shit? Anyway, that's our sponsors. And if you really love listening to us, you can catch us everywhere. You can catch us on our radio stations, Beyond the Dawn Radio. You can catch us on WBLZ Media /Iconic Radio. You can catch us on Podbean, iTunes, Stitcher, and Anchor. We're everywhere, peeps. So I'm the Majesticus.
I'm Rick.
And I'm the Irishman.
We out.
Thank you for joining us, thinking shit through one podcast at a time.